yeah, it's me again. Going to show you some of my CDs, if I can get them out. This is quite tight up here. Blimey, how do I get that out? Okay, so starting off, Maelstrom. Yeah. Kind of power metal, I believe. I think someone gave that to me for my fanzine that I was doing. Right, Vermin. Are they Norwegian? For some reason, Norway that comes into my head. But I could be wrong. But kind of like a grindy death band, actually. Quite pretty cool. Infestation. These are a London death metal band. Curse of Creation. Day of Atonement. Cremation of the Guilty. Screams of Salvation Records. It's an underground label. Not sure if they're still going. Tourniquet. Pathogenic Ocular Dissonance. There you go. Right, Thorazine. Geneticide. Got to remember to keep my blinking camera focused. I'm too busy looking at the thing rather than looking where the camera's pointed. Mekon Delta. Pictures at an exhibition. German technical thrash. Ad Nauseum. These are a grind death metal band. Desire, Aspire, Inspire, Expire. Devolved Technologies. Voted #1 Australian metal release of 2001. Yeah, okay. I don't think they kicked on from there somehow, because I remember hearing of them recently. Right, Message. Message. Oh dear. Self-Convicted. Right, this I think is a compilation after the Sepulchre. Sepulture Volume 1. Load of underground bands. Miscarriage, Casket, Black Abyss, Crack Up, End of Green, Dr. Death, Dark Views, Absurd Existence, Desert Storm, Damnation, Haggard, Inquisition, and Disbelief. Yeah, not exactly household names. Another compilation, Warzone 2. Came out with Metal Invader. I'm not going to tell you all the bands on there. Let's just say that there's none that I particularly recall the names of at all. But that's cool. Right, Mystic. When we started doing my podcast, the guy from Mystic, Roy Gerstenberg, his name is, he chats to us quite a lot on there, and we've played him a few times on our show, but he's a good mate to the show, actually. He's I think he's got another album coming out soon, or he was talking about another album coming out. I've not spoken to him for a while, actually. I should give him a message again. Right, Morning Star, As the Wolves Howl. Some black metal. Rotskrek, Heatsink EP. I think I remember reviewing this for my fanzine. I think it's this one. At the end, it got a really long, drawn-out, screeching bit of noise that nearly broke my ears. Damnation, Resist, Cool Death Metal. Right, Cemetery, Godless Beauty. Cemetery, one of those bands, started off as death metal. To be honest, their first death metal album wasn't that great. What was it called? It's got grey in the title. I remember that. Not Still in the Grey Dying. The Evil Shade of Grey, I think it was called. And then the second album, they went kind of gothic, more Doom Death, and this was really good. I really enjoyed this album. Then the album after this, they went gothic Doom Death, and it was crap. So yeah, that's just the way bands go sometimes. Right, Forbidden, Green. Not a bad album. Forbidden. I mean, I remember liking all the Forbidden albums that I got. Actually, they weren't as fabulous as the first album, but they're all pretty good. I don't remember Forbidden doing a really duff album at all. Right, this is an Indian band, Demonic Resurrection. I remember listening to this on an old website a long time, like Garage Band or something like that. And I heard it and I fell in love with this track. A Darkness Descends, I think it was the title track. I ended up buying it off CD Baby or something like that. But these guys are still going strong. Just brought out a great album last year called Dash Avatar, which is good. They've played Bloodstock a couple of times, and I think they're coming over to London any minute now as well. It's not London, but to UK. I think they're doing some tours in the UK soon. I'm sure I remember reading that. Right, this is a band called Avenger, not the UK New Wave British Heavy Metal band. I think this is on Deathgasm Records. Yeah, Deathgasm Records, which is a label out of Georgia in the US of A. Yeah, I think this is this Avenger, kind of a black metal, black death maybe. Okay, Benediction, The Dreams You Dread. There you go. Abdanor. They were quite a cool band. Black metal, very kind of crisp and professional sounding, but nothing ever came of them, I don't think, because I don't remember hearing anything else by them anyway. Maybe it did, maybe I just never heard it. Right, and this is a band called Threnody. I interviewed them in my fanzine one time, actually, my very first issue. And they also played a place called the Devil's Church in London. The Devil's Church was a regular weekly event. They started off kind of the weekly events, and my kind of club, the Brain Dead Club, sort of came along a little bit afterwards. But what kind of happened, actually, we were supposed to play a gig at the Devil's Church, and one of the bands pulled out, so the promoter pulled it. But we was already there, so we just set up and just carried on and played anyway. The pub was like, yeah, you know, we've got some equipment here, you can use that. And so we just went and played anyway. And, yeah, and that kind of got me a taste for it. And so after that, we ended up doing our own club, the Brain Dead Club. Anyway, that's it for this week. Yeah, make sure you listen to my podcast. The link is in the description below. Check out my blog. If you're in the UK, hit my blog Amazon ad. So and do your shopping on Amazon via my ad link, and they'll pay me some money. Which will help me buy more CDs and stuff, obviously. It won't cost you anything, more importantly. Anyway, cheers for watching. Come back next week for some more CDs.